And welcome to Redline Raceway, as we have a battle of the rivalries, the Chevy against the Ford, the Chevy Monte Carlo versus the Ford Boss Mustang. It's a busy day at Redline Raceway, all kinds of activity, and these cars are built to race. They are super fast. In fact, in early trials, they've been going a little too fast. So let's get ready with race one, and here we go. They are off and running. Mustang pulls ahead. Monty is pulling ahead. Now the Mustang pulls fast forward and goes into the tight 180 into Carnage Canyon. Everything's looking smooth. The Mustang's getting a little squirrely on the Mulsanne straight. And here we go into the, Mustang slows down and goes off the edge. And the Monte Carlo pulls forward for a good, easy, well, not even an easy win. It just pulled to the side. Let's go with race two. And they're off. As we go through race two, they're neck and neck. This race is exciting. Look at this action. Looks a lot like the previous race. They're going 180, going into Carnage Canyon, and the Mustang pulls a 180, and all of a sudden, and it's on its roof. It's just floating on its roof. What happened to the Monte Carlo? We didn't see it come up. There's the Monte Carlo in Carnage Canyon. I'm telling you, Carnage Canyon seems to have some ice or some moisture in the track. There's a lot of slipperiness going on in Carnage Canyon here. Here's the slow motion, and the Mustang just goes 180, just slipping and sliding all over the place. Almost loses control on that turn. Looks like he's going to be fine. And into this turn, he just steers the wheel the wrong way and goes upside down. And look how far the Mustang is traveling because it's going so fast. And then we want to take a look at the Monte Carlo. The Monte Carlo is upside down on its roof. It's amazing that they didn't end up in the canyon down by the rocks. Race three, here we go with the Mustang and the Monte Carlo. Same lane. The Mustang pulls ahead easily. And here we go into the 180 turn, and the 180 is smooth for the Mustang and looks like it's going really well. Here we go into the Mulsanne straight. And the Mustangs get squirrely, hits the corner, and goes upside down topsy-turvy. The Monte Carlo pulls ahead, and looks like it's going to be an easy win for the Monte Carlo. Crosses the finish line. Monte Carlo has a win. All right, let's take a look at the slow motion right off the Mulsanne straight. The Mustang hits the corner, goes sideways, starts going backwards, and then loses all control and ends up on its roof sliding backwards. And as it's doing that, the Monte Carlo comes along and just zooms right by the Mustang and drives perfectly straight and goes right to that finish line right there, right at the crisscross crash. Let's go to the next race, and the cars switch lanes, and here we go. Mustang pulls ahead again, and it's looking good. All of a sudden, we're going into the 180 turn. Everything's looking great. The Monte Carlo's the Monte Carlo's on its roof. And the Mustang spins a 180 and ends up on the rocks. Unbelievable. This could have been so much worse. Look at the Dodge Charger there that's sitting on the rock still. And that Monte Carlo just slid on its roof all the way through but did not fall into the canyon. Let's take a look at the slow-mo. Here the Monte Carlo is going upside down as the Mustang's getting a little squirrely. And look how far that Monte Carlo goes on its roof. The Mustang looks like it hit a patch of ice or something. It just suddenly starts going 180, spinning wildly, and almost hits that Dodge Charger. And here it goes, and it just rests quietly on the rock, not fall into the canyon. Amazing driving by these two. Here we have the search and rescue helicopter. It's always there, always monitoring Carnage Canyon. All right, let's go to the next race, and the Monte Carlo has the lead right now with one win in the bag as we get started going through Redline Raceway. Turn 1, turn 2, the Mustang's leading. This looks very familiar. Going into the 180 turn, right into Carnage Canyon. Oh, look at that Monte Carlo getting squirrely all over the place as it goes through the Mulsanne straight. And the Mustang goes sideways. Monte Carlo pit maneuvers it, and look at that. They're both end up on the inside lane. Let's look at that in slow motion. As the Mustang gets sideways, tries to drift through the crisscross crash section, and the Monte Carlo bangs it on the corner, flips it backwards and upside down, just like a pit maneuver you see on the news. And here goes the Monte Carlo trying to go up, and then it goes in, and they both end up on the side. An eventful day here at Redline Raceway. All kinds of action, all kinds of carnage as the cars negotiate these slick roads. It looks like they're either moisture or ice, or we don't know what it is, but man, these cars are having a go. It's amazing the drivers are still going. Here we go with the next race. As we see, the Mustang pulls ahead, and the Monte Carlo goes off the track. The Mustang, all it needs to do is pull forward to the end, and it goes on its roof. Unbelievable. Let's watch that in slow motion as the Monte Carlo flew off the track right here, got a little sideways, and just went flying. Unbelievable. I mean, it's amazing that that driver is still okay. I'm just getting word on the radio that the driver is fine. Look at this Mustang as it goes a little too high, it doesn't have enough speed, and goes topsy-turvy, upside down, just rolling and rolling on its roof. Unbelievable action here at the Redline Raceway. This is going to have to be it, because the Monte Carlo, I hear, has been totaled. The people on the radio are telling me that Monte Carlo is totaled, but Monty, the driver, is perfectly fine. He just has a sore thumb from when he had the impact and it hit the steering wheel. But look at that Monte Carlo just flying off the track. Unbelievable action here at the Redline Raceway. Look at that. Unbelievable action.